Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Josephine. The English adopted the name Josephine from Josephine, which is the French equivalent of the Hebrew name Yosef, Joseph. The original Hebrew name translates to, God shall add another son. This is a fitting translation, as Joseph was the 11th son of Israel, Jacob, from the book of Genesis. Joseph was also the most favored son that Israel/Jacob made him a robe of many colors because he was the son of his old age, Genesis 37 verse 3. There are two notable bearers of the name, Josephine Bonaparte, who became the first Empress of France, and Josephine Baker, an African-American singer and dancer who found fame and a home in France. For more information on these illustrious ladies, see the People of Historical Significance section below. Personality of the girl named Josephine. The number 11 is a master number and embodies heightened traits of the two. This personality is on a life journey to find spiritual truth. They are extremely idealistic and intuitive. 11s have a rare and exceptional spiritual energy that brings a sense of obligation to illuminate the world around them. It's a very powerful responsibility, but these people have far more potential than they know. It's important that they surrender to higher ideals. They have the capacity to see the bigger picture, and they possess the skills to inspire others spiritually. 11s have strong diplomatic skills and can become great peacemakers. Master numbers can be both a blessing and a curse, as they walk the fine line between greatness and the potential for self-destruction. Popularity of the girl named Josephine. Like Jacqueline, Josephine is a quintessential French female name which automatically infuses it with elegance and sophistication. The high point of Josephine's popularity in the United States is well behind us. The name was a favorite choice at the turn of the 20th century more than 100 years ago. In fact, Josephine held a position on the top 50 list of most commonly used girls' names for 50 straight years, from 1880 to 1930. It wasn't until 1943 that the name fell off the top 100 list. The name's low point on the charts came in 1987 at position number 498, very low usage. Fortunately, the name has been experiencing a comeback in the past 20 years. Josephine just managed to reappear on the top 200 list, and we hope to see her continue to climb the charts. The name is far too lovely and feminine to neglect. If anything, we hope that the Lord increases the usage of this pretty name. Quick facts on Josephine. Gender, girl. Origin, English. Number of syllables, 3. Ranking popularity, 160. Pronunciation, Josephine. Simple meaning, may God add, the Lord increases. Characteristics of Josephine. Uplifting, inspirational, highly intuitive, extremely bright, spiritual teacher, truth seeker. Cultural references to the baby name, Josephine. Literary characters of the baby name Josephine. Josephine Anwissel is Aunt Josephine of the Lemony Snicket series, a series of unfortunate events, who is introduced in the third of the series, The Wide Window. The three Baudelaire orphans are placed with her, and promptly fall into another succession of wild adventures. First of all, Josephine isn't really an aunt, she is their second cousin's sister-in-law, that's much removed. She lives in an unheated little house on stilts overlooking a lake. She is afraid of most of the household appliances, and her greatest passion in life is proper grammar. Every kid's dream, right? Needless to say, the three little Baudelaires are up to the task. And after the 2004 movie, it is impossible to think of Aunt Josephine without seeing Meryl Streep. Lucy is the eponymous heroine of Jamaica Kincaid's 1990 novella, Lucy, about a young Caribbean woman who travels to the United States to become an au pair for the children of a wealthy white family. As a newcomer and foreigner adjusting to her new home, Lucy is beset by the demons of her past in the British colonized islands, a past in which she felt neither valued nor recognized. Through the new relationships she forges and her experiences as an immigrant, Lucy comes to a new level of self-awareness and developing fulfillment, open and ready for what lies ahead. Josephine March is, of course, our beloved Jo of Louisa May Alcott's 1868-9 classic, Little Women, and the alter ego for her author. She has inspired young girls for generations, both through the books and the several movie versions. For her place and time, Jo was truly a tomboy. She wants to go off to the Civil War, she is a mild cusser, she loves to run, she has a temper, she is outspoken, she writes swashbuckling plays, in short, she does everything that a well-bred Victorian-era girl should not do. That's why we love her. She is like a breath of fresh air in a stifling room. In truth, she outshines her sisters, Meg the Good, Amy the Vain, and Beth the so angelic she has to die young. She is ambitious and creative, and determined not to let the social restrictions of her times cheat her out of reaching for the stars, and we're all grateful to her. Popular songs on Josephine. A song by Slade, a song by Bo Diddley, Oh Josephine, a song by the Black Crows, Hello, Josephine, Josephine, Ride on Josephine, Not Tonight Josephine, a song by Tori Amos, Goodnight Sweet Josephine, Yes, Tonight Josephine, a song by Johnny Ray, a song by the Yardbirds, My Girl Josephine, a song by Fats Domino. Famous people named Josephine. Josephine Hopper, wife and model of painter Edward Hopper. Joseph copyright Fine Charlotte of Belgium, former Princess of Belgium. Joseph copyright Fine de Beauharnais, first Empress of the French, wife of Napoleon Bonaparte. Josephine Baker, actress, singer, dancer. Josephine of Lichtenberg, Queen Consort of Sweden. Historic figures with the name Josephine. Born Frida Josephine MacDonald in St. Louis, Missouri, to a single black woman. Her father was probably a white man of German ancestry for whom her mother had worked. Josephine had great struggles as a child. At the age of 8, she was sent to work for an abusive woman who burned her hand when the young girl put too much soap in the laundry. She ran away to the slums of St. Louis at the age of 12 and would eventually make her way to New York during the Harlem Renaissance of the early 1920s. It was at this point that she found her talent as a performer and would try her luck in Paris. It was there in Paris that Josephine Baker would find instant success as an erotic dancer and was nicknamed the Bronze Venus and the Black Pearl. Even the American Expata living in France Ernest Hemingway described her as the most sensational woman anyone ever saw. The French loved Josephine and she loved them right back. During World War II, Josephine aided the French resistance by carrying secret messages written in invisible ink on her sheet music across France. She would become the first American-born woman to receive the French military honor Croix de Guerre for her war efforts. She was one brave lady. Josephine Baker was truly a pioneer among African Americans and an inspiration to all.